Hello guys and welcome back to Indie Ninja Gaming, and once more welcome back to GMS Leaderboard Season 34. Done some work in between streams, in fact a bit more. So yesterday I took a day off. The day before I had like this huge headache, everything was just, it was just, you know when you just go hard for a long time and it all just catches up with you and everything. So I took the day off and recouped. I went back to work today. I am now 9th, breaching on 8th on Max Gold, and 8th on Seasonal. However, I have not been keeping up with my daily 6k targets. What you're seeing there was the last of the loader pay I had down the bottom. I didn't see the point in running them full tilt, so I just preloaded them with the last. It was like a franc and a half. Between all this, as you just sort of struggle there, this uneven ground, and having to work on those slopes, I haven't quite been meeting the 6k a day, so I am falling behind on my goal, on my 200k seasonal. I've also, as you guys know, I don't have much workspace. Okay, that's weird. The game sound just randomly ended. The music did. I thought there was something wrong with my headphones then. Let's zoom in for a sec. Yeah, sounds are still there. That was really strange. As you guys know, I don't have much room for on my desktop. I've got I don't know where they. Hold on, 2 seconds. Got a measuring tape here. I've got a gaming mouse pad, a mouse mat. What? 90 inches across by 40 inches front to back. My old workspace, the desk I was using, basically, well, for a start, I had a slab of wood attached to the tray. I had one of those little metal frame ones with a pull-out tray. I had an old coffee table top, like cable tied to that pull-out drawer. Proper bush fix. Had it like that for years, actually, believe it or not. And this mouse mat actually fit the width of that perfectly. And then I had a smaller space on top for my 2 monitors to fit. But I've also got a table. And this is one that me and my daughter used to use to eat our dinner at and all of that. It's probably about as wide as a 2-person school desk. You know, it's a little bit more in the front to back width. And it's taller. But neither of us use it anymore. So I've decided, screw it, I'm going to adapt that for my PC here. So I've actually got it. I've got a bit more room now, and I need to adapt to this. It's a bit weird. Hey, Squirrel Plum, you're tired of digging Grandpa? You calling me Grandpa, or you're just... Was that a typo, or... Yeah, so I've actually got a lot more room on my desktop space here now, like physical desktop, not computer desktop. And it's going to take me some time to get used to it because my mouse is set up for minimal wrist movement for maximum cursor movement. Like if I were to move my cursor, my mouse may be like a centimeter, if that. My cursor would jump across like a screen and a half. But yeah. So, you know, took me a little time to get that swapped around and set up. So I had to move a bunch of furniture to get things smoothed around. Took about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I had to sit down for at least half after that because of my back. But yeah, no, it should be more. It should be better for me. I've not seen the film Holes, unfortunately, so I wouldn't get that reference. But no, I am doing much better though, guys. The headache was mostly gone the next day. I just chilled out, played whatever, you know, played on and off really, didn't play anything specific, just chilled, didn't really do much. Took a day. And now I'm back. And I got a lot of ground to make up for. Not just in the digging sense, but also I need to play catch up with the gold weights. I have been also, this hasn't helped in terms of my daily goal, but I've also been having to sit there and smelt my gold bars because of my loan. Now I've got my loan down to a more manageable daily payment of 2.4 million, I think it is. Hey Russia, hey dude, how you doing? I hope you're feeling better. Alright, see if I can get my yardage back up now that I'm on, at least better with the Franks. I'm no longer on that hillside. That was slowing me down big time. That plus the uneven ground. I mean, I don't know what was wrong, Russia. I didn't ask. I didn't want to, you know, if anyone knew, I didn't want to ask around. Didn't want to, it's up to you. It's, you know, personal maybe or whatever, but I'm just glad that you're feeling better regardless. Pile some pay into these real quick and then we'll go clean out. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a huge loan. No, I do. Basically, yes, okay, I could have taken a 40, but a 40 square, or what's it, 35, something like that. But, Phrase, like, teased me with the map he's got, and I was like, okay, I want that map. And I spent like 80 million trying to get to it and still didn't. And by the time I got down low enough to be able, okay, look, I'll just accept whatever map at this point, it didn't give me anything good, so I had to get a loan. I didn't know how long of a loan I would need, how big of a loan I would need, so I grabbed the biggest I could. Yeah, but like I said, I had like, I don't know, it's 60 million, I think, plus about 10,000 ounces to smelt or something stupid like that, which I did smelt as well. I was hoping I could get there. What am I doing? I'm just going to leave that there. Well, we can all blame Phrase. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Hey, Phrase, how you doing, dude? $219 mil. Well, I got my loan payments down from 4 point something million to a 2.4 million now, so it's more manageable. I don't need to waste as much. I don't think I would need to worry about wasting time, maybe smelting bars anymore. Maybe one or two, but then the rest I can just sell at a loss. Actually, I found a nice little way of moving these, except for when I do that. That way. I need to move forwards a little bit. It's getting caught on the upper tracks. It's much easier that way. Oh, that one looks way too high up on the belt. You broke 5,200 yards yesterday. No, no one likes to show off. I keep telling you this. You don't believe me. No, grats, dude. Grats. It's insane. Did you mess around with this yet, Phrase, or was you gonna wait? You said you were gonna try it out, didn't you? You said you were gonna try out the dual frank. I swear you did. The 2 lines. Oh no, you can't, can you? No, it wasn't you then, was it? You're on the no frank challenge. Who was it then? Try and remember who it was. This was like over a day ago. I've slept since then. Plus, I had that huge headache at the time when they said it. I can't remember who it was now. I know Cass was going to try it out. I know Spy's running it. Juta tried it out. Didn't like it. Yeah, no, I get it, dude. I completely forgot for a second that you're running the no frank. I can't remember who it was that said they were going to give it a try. You know, this is the best I've been able to run all day. Because of that poxy hill on the bedrock. It's a twerk off. I'm trying to see who can twerk the most. Okay, you can calm down. Can't quite reach it, can I? No. They're going to launch themselves when I grab them. Oh my god, guys. Still watching Gold Rush. The season after COVID, I think. Rick got a new girlfriend during the winter. And they'd only been together a few months. It was like one of those instant attraction things. And then you never hear of her again. You know. Now, when you first see her, he shows you in a picture. And oh my god. It's like my cougar here turned human. Let me show you. Now, she is older than she looks in this picture. And she looks more like covered in plastic surgery kind of thing. Oh, I can't do it that way. Hold on. There. No, back-to-back comparison. It's what my loader would look like if it was human. That went well. Oh, so did that. What the hell? Like I said, guys, I'm adjusting to a new workspace. I'm not just using my wrist for movement now. Or, I mean, I am, but before my arm was kind of floating off the end of the desk. Now it's planted firmly on the desktop. The way it's supposed to be. So some adjustments are needed, but I'll get there. I don't know why I brought this one all the way over here. It's out of habit. I set this one up here just for easy access to, like, less walking around. I keep forgetting. Oh, that one wasn't too bad. Unless it managed to move the one ahead of it. But because it was locked down, I don't think that's the case. When the belts are on is when they're locked in place and they won't shift. Now, as you can see, I've gone diagonally against the dirt over here. It's to help me get into that corner a bit better. So I just deleted a tiny bit of pay. Oh, not pay, but overburden. Oh, sorry. That might happen a little bit as well, guys. I've got a bit of a... I don't know. Stupid little bit of metal decorational piece in the way of my knees. So I've got to be careful of that. It's another argument for me to have a mic on a boom arm. Gonna move or not? There we go. Hey, Fanfuss, how you doing, dude? Grabs popcorn. I'm not that entertaining, am I? Or am I so boring that you need food to take your mind off it? Let's make sure this one is still in place. Yeah, it did shift a little bit. There you go. No, it isn't. My daily loan amount now is 2.4 million. I've whittled it down. Actually, I've been falling behind. Like, my daily clean outs have been less than the 6,000 target I have. Simply because of the uneven ground and trying to fight that hill. And of course, I've been standing there for about an hour and a half in game, smelting bars. But now I think it's low enough that I should be able to hopefully sustain myself. It maybe smelt 1 or 2 bars, but hopefully just sustain myself now with selling for a loss. I don't even think so. For some reason, so I think they've changed things with the builds. You know how it used to be like I owed, what was it, 110 million payback, right? Something stupid like that. Let's say it was 110. Now it used to be you had to pay that 110 back no matter how early you paid it off. But I haven't paid. I owe like 60 million now, something stupid like that. I haven't paid 40 million on it. Paid maybe 20, 30 max. So maybe the amount you owe overall gets reduced if you pay parts of it off early. So I swear that never used to be the case. You know, guys, I had a square earlier that was a different colour to this. I actually had an orange square. I've never seen one of those before. Anyone got any clue as to what that means? Is it like an even richer area? Is it maybe a random glitch? The Devil's Square. Well, I did take quite a bit of a gamble with that loan, didn't I? And I would have, I would have sold my in-game soul for a good claim. Could you imagine that? Right? How's that for a thing? Like to throw in a devil, and it's like you got to give me 70% claim owner, 70% royalties, but I'll give you the best map that the game has to offer. And it's only a one time. Can you imagine if they did that? Like the bank, say the bank knows the map. You pay like 10 million to reset to it. You have to give up 70% royalties. I know Austin, and I've been meaning to say something. I'll speak to him as well, but I think that went a bit too far, dude. If it's gonna go like that, keep it out of the public chat, please. I'll speak to Juto as well. Don't worry. But that went a bit too far, dude. Hey, Bo, how you doing? You know, Mick take banter is one thing, but the way you two kind of went at it, and he did have some valid points, believe it or not. I'm not taking sides, but you should be aware he's actually gone real life gold mining with like little equipment like that, so he does kind of know what he's talking about the prices. Just so you're aware, so you don't look stupid. Just so you don't say something that makes you look stupid. I'm not reaching that at all, really, am I? I'm just letting you know. Dapper Kitty and Mako had a fight. What about? How is Mako doing anyway? 17k on seasonal, 31 on max. Our man doesn't look like he's going to make a max, at least from these numbers. He has a chance for the seasonal. Uh-oh, Phrase, have you seen this? You're no longer first on seasonal. I'll fall off this thing in a minute. You're on non-DLC, aren't you, Fanfus? Yeah. On your no-claim reset as well. So, what's going to happen when you've dug out all 4 claims? Are you just going to end your seasonal run and then reset? Or are you just going to end the game for the season? For the leaderboard? You're not planning on doing all four of them. Oh crap! You pulled like 40, 50 mil out of Nighthawk alone. Still got the Hog Pound to do as well. I was thinking at some point doing a video like doing a the entire Hog Pound with a tier 5 show show people what they can get out of it to help them at the beginning of their, or not a tier 5, sorry, a mobile wash plant, to show them what they can get out of it for the leaderboards. Is it the same numbers in the leaderboards as it is in a medium game? There are wash plants for sale all over the place, Austin. Miners go bust all the time. Sorry, I knocked the table again there, guys. I figured, you know, if I'm heading to town to reset that glitch, I may as well just chuck a bar on to smelt. Save a tiny bit of time there. For that price, Austin, it wouldn't be a very good yardage wash plant. You'd be lucky if it does 100 yards a day, an hour. Probably like a, I don't know, 60 to 80 yards an hour plant. And even then, the price is probably low because the guy's gone bust and he needs to make some money. Brand new plant for that much, I wouldn't trust it. If then there's got to be a reason why it's so low. And if it's 70 plus yards an hour, there's definitely something dodgy with it. Something that needs to be adjusted or fixed, or, you know, someone's just out to make a quick buck. Right, so it's a small trommel, so there's no way it would do 70 plus yards. A small plant, sorry, so there's no way it would do 70 plus yards an hour. They're probably bolstering the numbers. But yeah, okay, maybe it will do 70 plus yards an hour. But you'll break your plant within a week. 70 plus yards an hour with a plant like that wouldn't be optimum. It wouldn't give you the best gold for your runtime. Or you'd be paying more in repairs than you would be earning gold. Stuff like that. It's con artists. People preying on the gullible. Oh, did he say he's dangerous? I thought he said it's dangerous. One way or another, Austin, you constantly typing that sort of stuff's gonna actually land you in some serious trouble at some point. Constantly typing that stuff online, keywords are picked up on. Just a heads up. Oh, where's my coffee? Coffee is definitely needed tonight. My sleeping routine's gone to hell after that day with a headache. I don't even know who that is. The only time I've ever heard that name is on Aladdin, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Well, how the hell should I know if you should trust it or not? I normally only really buy stuff item-wise off Amazon. And even then you've got to be careful. You've got to read your descriptions and your customer reviews and all that sort of stuff. Right, I have no idea what that is. You're just giving me a bunch of letters and numbers with a kilowatt number attached to it. And a quote, a dollar quote. A complete set of what, Austin? All you said is I can get a 70 kilowatt KD100 TPH for 150 grand. Wash plant. That's up to you, dude. I mean, for a start, you've got to find ground. If you genuinely got the money to buy one of those and go and get some gold, you need to find some ground. You need to get pumps, hoses, replacement parts, fuel. You need to test the ground, or at least see some drill results. It doesn't matter. You still need equipment and spare parts and ground with gold in it. You can't dig gold if there's no gold in the ground. You can't just buy a wash plant and be like, okay, let's go gold mining. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you were to run the wash plant in the ground where your cows were, you're not going to find any gold there, for example. And you don't know, you do know that we don't believe you have that kind of money to throw around, right? For a start, I think I know you to the point now where I can confidently say if you had that kind of money to throw around, you would want to throw some my way just to be, hey, look, this is what I did for you. No, I'm good, dude. Thank you. I don't want 50% of a gold mining company that consists of somebody who's never done it before, is going to have to pay bills, is going to have to pay for basically after you've paid for fuel, after you've paid for any crew that you may or may not have, after you've paid for a tax rate on the claim. Like, the claim owner's going to want their cut of the gold. You're not going to have any profits left over if you give me 50%. Hell, all of that will take up more than 50%. I mean, you'll be fighting to pay off the wash plant in the first place. After all your other expenses. You said you were going to do some research first. How have you found land? So you're doubling back on yourself. You're losing track of everything you're saying at this point, dude. Let's let that... Oh no, I have cleaned it all. I just haven't done I haven't washed the mats gold in the table, have I? So that's going to take a moment to catch up there. I need like 5 grand to catch up here. Two secs, guys. Right. What was I doing? I was looking at something. Never mind, it's too cheap. They're selling 20.66 acres of land for 4k. Yeah, but that's what you want if you're starting up. If you're doing you don't want to jump into an operation that's an ounce 100 yards. You're just going to crash and burn. You haven't got the money to pay for the equipment for that kind of a setup. You want something cheap, something that you can slowly climb your way up. As long as it's proven gold in the dirt, and that's probably a rental price, surely. Not to mention as well, if you ever did decide to go and actually do this, you'd have to. They normally ask for like a minimum amount of gold royalty-wise. Like, if you're unable to dig up 100 ounces, if they ask for 100 ounces, you're not able to dig up 100 in a season. Or if you only dug up 100 in the season, you would get 0 gold for yourself. Where am I going? Right, you've also got to pay for the water licenses and everything like that. And the mines are usually abandoned for a reason. Oh, that's a horrible yardage day. But again, before the stream, I struggled setting up some things, some stuff with the Franks. I also smelted some gold, like all my gold from the previous day, so I lost an hour and a half or so there. That's what I mean. I've been struggling. The land on top is not as smooth, so it's harder to maintain digging speed. That's why I bulldozed it the last claim. Although that 5,000 ounces could have been closer to 6 if I'd washed what I got in the buckets there. Would have been about, I don't know, guessing at about 350 ounces in the mat buckets. No, I'm good, Austin. Seriously. Like, you want to do it? And you actually got the money to do it? Fair enough. But I only know what I know from like the TV show and stuff like that, dude. I don't know what land is worth. I don't know if it's going to be good ground, bad ground. I don't even know if a wash plant is going to be good just from a picture you sent me. I do know a little, right? You do realize that if you had a river, right, and you know, any idea how much that could cost you if you screw up your water management right next to a river? If meltwater flows into the river, takes muddy water with it, takes mud with it, you could get heavy fines. If a berm breaks, you could get heavily fined for that. If the gold's in the river itself, you've got to divert the river and make it exactly as it is, with fish habitats all over the place, or you could get heavily fined. And we're talking like tens of thousands of dollars, the fines. It has gold in it. What, because somebody told you? Have you been out there and tested it, or seen drill results at the very least? Right, almost is almost. Doesn't mean it's actually dried up, does it? I mean, if you've got 2 mouthfuls of water left in a glass, that glass is not empty. It's almost empty. Right, so you've got to be really careful with your water management. I don't even know why I'm arguing this with you. But I do want to quickly get another bar smelting before I do anything here. I'm going to have to sell some gold soon. Or before the day's out, at least. So just quickly chuck another bar on to smelt and get back to digging. Alright, that's not a river, that's a creek. It even says it in the name, Creek. But you still can't. I mean, like, you wouldn't even be able to run machines for it constant. You wouldn't be able to go back and forth in machines, like digging machines or anything like that. And I'm sure he's going to love that. Wait for the ST. Okay, there's the ST. That was a lot sooner than expected. Sorry guys, just adjusting my mouse here, trying to work out best placement for it. There we go, that seems to work well. Well, this time there'll be no jig. I got a double jig last time. Where the hell did that go? Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm still working out the kinks here with this table. This new space I've got available to me. Oh my god, right. Maybe that spot's not going to work. Alright, give me a second here, guys. Oh, crap. Give me a second here. Right, let's see how this works. At this point, Austin, just if you want it, grab it. If you can afford it, I don't know. Just it doesn't really bother me at this point. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it's not, it's not. I mean, I find it hard to believe that you can afford to get all this equipment and go gold mining when your parents are the ones that had to pay for your computer. So, you told us that your parents had to pay for it. You did. That's what you told us. So, forgive me if I'm a bit skeptical. Hey, Bill. Okay, that's not my eyes. There is a double eye in there. Thank you very much. I'm actually falling behind in my daily targets at the moment. I've had some issues on this hill here and with uneven ground. And we won't even talk about the massive bank loan I had to get out to get a half decent claim in the end. Because I skipped over some decent ones to get an even better one. We'll just, you know, never mention that again. I mean, my target. If I don't catch up with my target, if I catch up with exactly my target, all I needed to get was 20,000 during winter digging. So I'm still within a chance of being able to do it if I don't fall too far behind. I mean, I was 10,000 behind at the end of spring. I need to get back on target. I need 120,000 ounces by the end of summer. Know that feeling. Right, some things just don't talk about. Exactly. We don't talk about them. What we do is hang around, wait for me to, because I've already downloaded the stream, wait for me to make a funny video about it for a Discord only video. Discord only parody. Or humorous thing. Attempt at the humorous thing anyway. If anyone is interested, by the way, there is a link to my description below, in my description below, to my Discord. Basically, I've set up a channel in there called Indie Makes It Funny. I may not always realise when I do something stupid or humorous or anything like that. So people can post in there with a timestamp, and then I can make like I'm just thinking about just doing it for Discord only. This particular one, try and get my numbers up on Discord. Like just parody videos, or, you know, highlight the idiocy that I can be sometimes, that I can do sometimes. Oh, he's apparently going to go gold mining. I'm not sure where he's going to fit the time in after he's opened up his chain guitar shops, his supermarkets, joined the armed forces. I can't remember what else off the top of my head. Not armed forces. Sorry, special forces, wasn't it? Yeah, special forces. I apologise. And this is assuming he doesn't get arrested for accidentally shooting his girlfriend with a shotgun. Oh no, wait, they took the cow to jail, didn't they? No, I think you're scot-free on that one. At least it wasn't the £10,000 heavy cow they took. Which is like heavier than 2 wash plants, by the way. 2 big wash plants. Oh, he's 16. He's told us already, he's 16. You help around at your parents' farm, but you always make mistakes. You mean like the time when you told us that you fell asleep because the coffee machine broke, you fell asleep at the harvester, ran over 2 trees and a horse? Oh, and the dog. Sorry. You got 12 left. What, dogs? You had 20. Is this like a similar story as to why you now have 500 cows instead of the, what did you say you had? 10,000 cows? Corner just a little bit here. Go. Come on. Stupid hitbox. Thank you. So how are we doing now anyway? Anything changed? We need 4K to push past Birch. And 11K for Shadow on the seasonal. So we're at 73,000 on the seasonal. We're on day 6 days. Excuse me, hiccups. 6 days to autumn. So I need to make, oh god, 49,000 ounces to get to 120,000. No. Yeah. No, I'm looking at the wrong number. Right. I was looking at the 1, not the 3. sorry, coffee. So we need to make. I need to make 47,000 ounces in 6 days. That's going to be tough, but it's doable. I just asked my Alexa. Couldn't be bothered to do the math. And it's like 7,800 a day. It's not going to be easy, but it's achievable to get back on target. I mean, I'm getting into the good gold now. I'm mining on these ones. Okay, no, so I'm still on these ones. And then we got, that's a crappy one there, but 35, 35, 36, 34, 34. So the further back we go, the better the gold's getting. So it is an achievable goal. However, at some point, again, a reset is going to have to happen. They're not going to be great, are they, those ones? Those ones I might have to bulldoze. Just so it doesn't dilute the gold down. I don't know yet. Depends on where I'm at. Depends on money. Oh, I'm going to need an FPS reset in a bit. I wasn't watching the numbers. I have no idea what this gold weigh is going to be. What kind of a number it's going to give me overall. It's highlighted. Why the hell are you not going in? Oh, that was solidly highlighted. It wasn't even alternating. Right, by the time we refueled, it's going to be daylight, day hours, so no more nighttime bonus. So might as well go sell our gold now. That's what I've been waiting for. I'm not going to sell it whilst I'm having to sell it. I'm not going to sell it during nighttime bonus time. Do one more bar. It's going to be about 4 million. No, screw it. I'll wait a minute. Sell a few more. Smelt a few more. Austin, I deleted those gifts. That's not what that channel's for. Please remember that. I don't want that channel flooded with random crap so I can't see people's comments about and stuff like that. God, I hate wasting time like this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You know what, I'll sell the rest. Prices are going down as well, which doesn't help. Get me over the wall, thank you. Yeah, that loan was over 100 million on repayments. So they must have changed it so that it drops now when you pay stuff off early. Apparently my KBS is my bitrate's dropping. Just gonna keep an eye on the phone a little bit, make sure it's all good. Looks alright on my phone. Oh, it's caught back up again. Okay. That's going to be too far away. What's too much, Austin? No, I'm used to playing with big loans. Do you know what? Each time I do that, the durability seems to be less when it repairs itself. Let's see if I can get out of the hole this time. Oh, I can. First time this map. Apparently I can't do that little ridge though. What the hell? Dude, I'll keep it going for a while. Save. Quick load. Double check. Ah, that's so much better on the FPS. There's a bucket missing. Apparently I've got hiccups now. Right, so where am I? This row? Yeah. Oh, crying out loud. Oh, my headphones just scared the crap out of me. Apparently my battery's low. I've got to switch out to wired mode. I'm going to find my USB. 2 secs. Sorry guys, I'm having trouble getting my headphones to work. They don't seem to want to switch to wired mode. At all. This is really weird. Like, they're charging, but the headphones aren't switching over. Let me try a different wire. It's saying my headphones aren't even plugged in. This is really, really, really strange. Sorry about this, guys. One more thing I'll try and then, I don't know, maybe I'll have to work without headphones or something. If it doesn't work. Oh, USB device not recognized. Making progress. And there we go, I got it. That was really strange. I don't know why that wasn't working. Now I need to change this in OBS. There we go, okay. Oh, that was annoying. Hurt my back a little getting under there as well, getting under down into my PC. Did I miss anything? Thank you everyone for waiting around so patiently, by the way. Gonna roll myself a cig after that. And then we'll be right back on track. So what have I just done? I just did a quick save, just done a quick load. I'm setting up my franks. That's what I'm doing. And then we're back to digging. I'm hoping at the end of the in-game day we'll see a better total than 6k. That's what I need to catch up. More than 6k a day. I mean, 7k a day would be great, but if it's 6 plus, right, so that one's all done. Need to park it. There we go. Since I've got this wired pad, well, it's a wireless pad, but I don't have a wireless ability with it at the moment until I get an Xbox Bluetooth dongle, because apparently my computer doesn't come with it as standard. I've been doing my headphones wireless a lot more often. I thought I've been charging it often enough, but apparently not. I was actually trying to climb the wall. I was trying to figure out why this other one has such a gap. Yeah, look at the gaps difference between these two franks. That should be alright. It's going to be harder to put these tracks back in place on this hill. I didn't think of that. Actually, no, I got lucky. I'm going to have to bring the other 2 Franks down soon. As always, I hate these starting walls where you have to have a top-down view like this. You can't look in from the side. And I tried to dig down in steps, but without decent perception view, you can't always do it. Like that. Look, I mean to be higher up when I do that. Like there. Before this one runs out of pay. Yeah, the gravel pump is way ahead of everything else right now, so the plant's not ready yet. I haven't done that in a little while. Don't mind that I haven't quite reached the back wall over the other side there. That's the corner. The corner's always difficult. I'll let the loader finish that up. There's the Miner's Moss. Or the start of them. Right, move over. Not very cleanly done, but I suppose I can get this little section here real quick. I didn't mean to jut into the wall like that. There's the ST, perfect. We'll see what that one on its own gives us. It will show us what we're getting. A 200 ounce plus would be great. Oh, so crap. What the hell? Why so bad? It's in good squares. What the hell? I don't think I've got a worker problem. I was nowhere near close to where I was clicking. I mean, I'll double check my workers, but I really don't think any of them's ill or injured or anything like that. No, everyone's assigned, no one's resting. How strange. on, just shimmy already. Shimmy. No, I look forward to being back there. The flatter the ground, the better. Although, bit of a weird, dodgy angle. Oh, it's over there. Ugh. I'm half tempted to do this one. It's going to be bad yield, but oh, that's river. That's why there's nothing on it. I thought I might have reset the wrong thing at some point, but it will mean I won't have to go around a block. So low yield. It's 23,000 ounces in it, but you know what I mean. 2,300 ounces. 1,000. Where the hell am I getting that number from? Doing that thing again. It's not even the low FPS this time. I hate when it does that. Throws off my rhythm so much. It should be some nice quick yardage right now. Doubling up nearly. Oh crap! Oh, the plant is running. Oh. I don't remember hitting the button after I did my reset. my save and load. Oh, thank God for that. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Okay, next time I'm in the loaders, I'm going to max out my plant. Reset it all back to base 0. The only reason I do it with the loader payouts always seem to be less. So anything lost whilst the mats are full while I'm waiting for the ST to swap or to fill up, you know, it's not a major loss. Double checking, chat's gone like really quiet. We all know I have issues sometimes with YouTube and its chat, so I'm just refreshing to make sure. Yeah, that's fine. No one's chatting. It's all good. People lurk, they lurk. I get it. I'd just rather know. Oh, Cowboy, sorry. Hello. I did miss you. I apologise. Yeah, it's going alright, dude. I'm sorry. Your name is the same colour as Austin's, so I didn't think there was anything new. Like your little icon, it's just different. It's a different letter, but it's the same colour circle, you know. That I didn't realise that someone new had said something. I do apologise, dude. Try and get some of this here if I can. I was about to say that shouldn't be long. That one, I can't be bothered to bulldoze. Yeah, they're going to end up being deleted if I go for this pay. All depends on how much I got left by the time I get there. Which means I might actually have to go back to smelting pay again. After 13 days and 20 hours, 96k ounce digging. Is that 13 real life days. Or 13 in-game days. Either way, it's still impressive. Oh, that's much better. 200 ounces from the jigs alone. That's over 1,000 ounces. That's going to be like 11 to 1,200 ounces on that swap. That's more like what we should be getting. Oh my god. Get in there. That one was my mistake. But the other one, square was, the map placement was highlighted, so it should have been going in. Yeah, 39%. So that should be a 1100 ouncer. How are we doing on the leaderboards now? Okay, I saw Shadow's score change. So as I'm climbing, he's putting through some as well, but I am gaining on him. I was 11,000 away. Now I'm 9,000. I'm pulling away from here nicely as well. Ah. One more good clean out and I got 7th place. I mean, I'm actually quite impressed. I'm not aiming for max, this leaderboard. It's just kind of happening. Best we're gonna get. Fortunately, my best may not be good enough. See how that goes. may have to bring the other Franks down for the next time with my excavator. The loader will be fine. After the loader, we're going to need the next lot of Franks down. No wonder I'm on your favourite claim. I'm crying every time you're doing a clean out. I get 1,000 ounces per in-game day if you're lucky. Shadow, what? You're on River. Why are you on River? And I should note, he's being sarcastic when he's saying my favourite claim. Damn. Alright, we're going to see how this works. They might just be too far away. Yeah, there's no way I can load that fast enough. Crap. Apparently because you're stupid and you like to torture yourself. Why? Yeah, but why did you go there? Just break this down for me. Oh, okay. So you're doing like similar to what you're doing what Fanfus is doing, but you're doing a DLC version. Wish you could 1,000 ounces. Where the hell are you, cowboy? You're non-DLC, I'm guessing. Ah. Up until this claim, I've been averaging about 6k ounces phrase in game day. Up until this map, sorry. No, 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 no. Oh, so you're still buying all your setup stuff. You're still like, I don't know, drilling nuggets and hog pan mining and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to have to quickly deal with this one. Get this out of the way. I'm really slow with the dump truck. I found this out last leaderboard when I did the No Frank challenge. I can hear the wavetable better than I can hear either the engine on this thing or the wash plant itself. It's going to be a tight squeeze getting in there, but I'm not trying to line it up for here. I'm just seeing what I can do. Like with the space available, because I'm going to have to set them up for loader soon. Some of it might miss. I'd have to shorten things even more, I think. Well, I'm there's no. Right, start again. I don't actually know anything, but people have been speculating that the DLC might come next leaderboard. I'm really hoping that's the case. It kind of tracks. It would have been, if they do it the way they did with the mini DLC, it will either be next leaderboard or the leaderboard after, which means October or December. That's if they do it that way. They may not. But remember, Cowboy, there is a countdown timer in the main menu. As soon as the leaderboard ends, that countdown timer changes to when the next leaderboard is. Oh yeah. So when I did the live stream with the dev, like a Q&A thing, what they've told us so far, right, the machines are going to be so big that they don't fit on the current claims. He kept purposely shying away from the word claim when he was saying there's somewhere new. He was saying there's a new location, but then he said the machines can't fit on a single one of the existing claims. They're going to be that big. The new location. See, I was thinking like originally like there could be a big claim here or something, right? But apparently this new location is too big to even fit in that section there. That's what you said in the Q&A dev stream that I did. Like I said, we have no release date right now. I am part of the in-house like Discord and such for GMS, but they still haven't said it there either yet. So, even if they had, I wouldn't be allowed to say anything without their say-so. They said that the machines that are going to be in the DLC are going to be too big to fit in the current claims. That's a direct quote. I'm going to be losing a lot of today's yardage. But this will set me up for a little while, and I won't have to do it like this again for quite some time. Oh crap, yeah. Have to leave this one like that for a minute. Actually, no. Let's take one of these ones. I'm going to want to grab it from this side, actually. The only reason why I'm taking the time to do this now is riding around trying to fill up four Frankensteins with one mobile fuel tank is on the constantly is a lot more hassle than driving this down there now. Didn't I fill that up? Could have sworn I did. Or did I then do the save load? Okay, so the tank may not like what I'm about to do. Oh, that worked. It worked. Now for the difficult bit. Yeah, that would be just it, wouldn't it, phrase? You get the 1 million now. Then the DLC comes out and makes a mockery of it because then everyone can get to 1 million. One's turn, but don't tip. All I want. There we go. Was that difficult? It also says you're not helping me out at all here. Why won't it pivot anymore? Oh, I see the issue. It's caught on that Frank. Okay, I don't know why it's being such a pain. It's going to be an off the map map. They're going to have to add a section of map to it. This is being such a pain. Use the thumb to move it. Come on. There we go. Finally. No, there isn't anywhere. There's nowhere else on the map it can fit. And if you think about it, there's a couple of blocked off roads anyway. A couple of roads that are closed off. And now that's done with. It's a lot of hassle now for just a tiny bit of hassle later. Rather than lots of hassle later. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Maybe. I mean, it's all speculation at this point. And what is annoying is when I do learn of anything, I'm not going to be able to tell you guys until I'm told I can. And this will be, as far as I'm aware, the last DLC, I think. Unless they make another one. It's the last DLC before GMS2. But GMS2 is still a long way off, I believe. Well, I mean, they still might throw us some freebies like the dog and things, but... You see, I don't know if that's going to be the case. because people have been clamoring. So, okay, yeah, there might still be some people that play this one. However, I think that it's going to become obsolete. The teaser trailer they gave us made it look multiplayer, which is something that they've been clamoring for since day one on this game. It's been confirmed that there will be leaderboards in GMS2 as well. Right, there we go. All set up. I've just got to make sure it all works. Right. Back to digging after all that time wasted. Well, not wasted. Not exactly. But time not spent digging. Oh, and now you're going to do me dirty like that. Fine. Let's just make sure everything goes where it's supposed to go. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. Even if I just only ever played it single player. From what I've seen the same as you guys. It looks so good. It really, really, really does. I mean, a lot of the trailer was animated and etc, etc. But if it's a representation of what the game is supposed to look like, oh my god. The only regret I'll have about moving over to GMS2 is that actually working? Is that going in there? There we go. The only regret I'll have about moving over to GMS2 is losing the 4,000 plus hours I got in this game. I mean, back to back, that's over half a year. And what have I actually got now? 4,320.6 hours. I think it's safe to say that I'm a mining veteran. And here's the thing, I'm still learning different things as well. I'm still discovering different ways of doing stuff. Like this, where I can turn those caterpillar tracks standing still. That's a recent discovery for me. Because I'm a pad digger. I dig with the control pad. So I only just learnt about pivoting the tracks on the spot whilst your main body stays put. Hey, Captain Smelly. That's 2 years at 40 hours a week. Echo. What is 4,000 hours in days?
4,000 hours is 167 days.
160. Let me try that again. Echo. What is 4,320 hours in days?
4,320 hours is 180 days.
180 days. That is almost exactly half a year. Back to back, no sleep, no pause. Well, I suppose pausing, but no sleep, no eating, no getting out of my PC, no working. You know, just sitting here playing non-stop, 24 hours a day. It would be almost half a year. Of course, I've had the game for a number of years. I started playing well before Leaderboard 10. Trying to see what I remember them adding. The Nuggetator was already in. There was no tailings in the game when I started. They added something. I can't remember what it was. That is something just after I started playing. I can't for the life of me remember what it was. I mean, I started playing before the drilling nuggets. I didn't start playing leaderboards until the drilling nuggets were introduced. Because of work and such, I couldn't really take part. I couldn't grind my way up enough, and they would quite often start on Old Arnold back then, so... I don't know why, but when I just read some massive stats you got there, all that ran through my head was, thanks, but it's just the way I'm walking. I mean, before I started playing, I know that there never used to be a nuggetator, and because I'd seen Split do it, like back before in the early game, he would have to fill up like dozens of buckets with water using a hose, just to wash all his mats. And there used to be tailings that piled up on the floor at the end of the S-Rocks. But of course, it used to break the game though, apparently. So, I mean, I prefer the gold totals back then. Like instead of the 2,000, 3,000, sometimes if you're lucky, a 4,000 ounce square. Back then, like a 4,000 ounce square was equivalent to a 1,000 ounce square on Nighthawk. And in fact, because Nighthawk and Pine, whilst Pine was less than Nighthawk, it was sometimes beneficial. Like, I'm doing my seasonal run now, right? Before I started my seasonal run, I completely prepped my claim. Set up my plant, got it ready. Now, let's say I also reset for a good Pine Valley map and set up a second wash plant on there ready to go. Then start my seasonal run. If I've got like maybe 2-3 days left to do my seasonal run and I need a map reset on Nighthawk, the gold was good, was close enough on Pine that it didn't matter. You could just quickly jump on there and put through some ounces. Oh, could they? I didn't know that one. I do know that it used to be by putting a worker on the hog pan box, like the pump no pump box, it used to just earn you a static amount of gold. So people would do it. All they'd do is they'll just buy loads of those boxes and then get loads and loads of workers just for that box, and they'll just have an infinite amount of gold climbing up. Yeah, that's what I was on about, Captain. Captain, my Captain, sir. I love that. You use a franc to move a franc. That never gets old. There was also a time as well. I don't know if it was just for testers or if anyone could do it, but I do believe there was a time where you typed in the word gold. No, that's it. You just typed in gold. You didn't press enter or anything like that to start it. No box that popped up. You literally just typed in the word gold and it would give you 1,000,000 ounces or something. Or $1,000,000 or something like that. Actually, let's go a little further over. That was a mistake. We'll see if that works in a moment. Yeah, so my daily gold way is going to take a hit today. Because of all this. Not to mention the yardage is going to suck. Okay, guess we're starting with this one. Cougar knows which ones she wants. He knows which Frank she wants. My FPS sucks right now. I'll tell you what though, if the DLC does drop on a leaderboard, that leaderboard's going to be a tough one. All of that gold in my total right now will need to be smelted. I'm going to have to smelt for a while. Just to get a war chest up. But I suggested to the devs something that would make for one of the most intense leaderboards ever. Both DLC and non-DLC. Imagine how hard a leaderboard would be if, before it even started, they announced that the skin was going to be a golden bucket. How many people do you reckon would take part in that one? Like, not something you can equip, or it wouldn't. It wouldn't be allowed. It wouldn't be something you could equip or unequip at will. It would have to be a permanent upgrade. That's all. People have been asking for like a golden bucket for a long time. But the old dev team, they got really, really lazy with their skins. They're like best season ever with this number, that number, that number, depending on the leaderboard season. And then around 11, they just gave up and just kept giving you best season ever 11 on every leaderboard skin. I can't even show you. I mean, it's changed now, of course, to the GMS one, but I can't even show you the first ever leaderboard skin I won. It was on a tier 3 jig, and for a couple of the leaderboards afterwards, I used to trot it out. Like, literally, I would just buy an extra jig, stick it somewhere on the claim where it would be seen quite often, like a little trophy on claim. But you know that whole white box issue that the Duplex jig has at the moment? Well, that's for a long, long time now. That's what my tier 3 skin looked like. Has looked like. If I try to apply it. I've technically got something on the Franks, but it won't work. And I don't get why I've got one on the Franks, because they would have had to have done a different leaderboard skin for non-DLC. I've lost track of how many skins I've got now on the pickup truck. I don't even know which ones are leaderboard skins on the pickup truck anymore and which ones aren't. Another one that obviously I've got now is a... Oh no, it's not. It was a participation one. Everyone who took part in the No Franks got the Scooby-Doo, didn't they? I've won something like... somewhere between 6 and 9 leaderboards. And I never used to participate. Well, once I was able to start taking part, I didn't take part in all of them. I used to do a leaderboard, then take a leaderboard off. You know, rest up from the burnout, so to speak. But in all the times I've been doing leaderboards, since around number 10, I've only lost twice. I've just got to make sure everything works. Has this one moved? No. Don't think it has. Well, it has a tiny bit, but that's fine. Wrong direction. And like I said, I'm maxing out my plant. I'm expecting less than 3k yardage today. I shudder to think the gold. Oh, crap. I can feel how much slower this is because with the FPS. Have you guys ever noticed that? It looks like the machines run slower, or feels like they run slower when the FPS drops lower. I don't know if that's actually the case. Maybe they're just less responsive. I don't know. But the cleaner the FPS, the better the faster you seem to be able to dig. At least that's my experience. When the memory loss issue hits and the memory drops down, that's when it starts screwing you over a lot. I mean, with the excavator, it traps the dirt in the bucket. You've seen that happen to me multiple times. You've noticed it as well, so it's not just me then. Okay. Maybe it's just a visual thing, but it feels like it's going slower. I mean, I'm gaining on the belt right now, so I don't know what to think. Right, I am sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to go to the toilet. I've been sitting here doing the pee dance for the last like 20 minutes. Thought I could wait. Nope, no chance. Be right back. according to Indy, according to the Indy toilet meeting, would have died at the bottom of the toilet bowl. I think something may have been lost in translation on that one. Ah, perfect. Now I've just got to wait for the ST to catch up, but I'll wait up the other end for that. As soon as the plant is stopped, I don't mind losing loader pay. That's why I'll do it with only do it with the loader. As soon as the plant is stopped, I will quickly do a save and load up. God, I can feel the jittery from this FPS so much. 25. That's a new low, I think. So that's a fair amount better. If I turn, it should be even higher. There we go. That's something that's always bugged me. You could be the dead centre of town, right? Looking at empty claims on all sides. And certain directions will give you more or less SP than more or less FPS than other directions would. That shouldn't max out, but just to be safe, Glacier Creek can hold more. Alright, let's see. Oh, told you less than 3,000. And although we are about to clean out a bunch, so oh, we need to turn on the things. The only thing I do when I go, anything I go to town for regarding to fixing stuff in the game is fixing the dirt glitch. Right, so that's running one of each run of paid. Let's see what we get. The first one should be from Excavator. That's going to be 1,000 ounce run. Oh, what was the other one? I missed the other one. That'd be this one. And now we can throw this one in. That took a while. That looked like it froze. Right, so that's 1,000 yard. 1,000 ounce. Oh, and that one, they are basically the same, even though they're on different positions. That's cool. So I should get a total, or I should get more than 2k ounces here. Come on, you're nearly done. There you go. You know what? Hold on. That's digging sensitivity, that doesn't matter. Let's whack this way down. So I've got a different table I'm working with. Oh no, that's way too low. I haven't got my same PC desk anymore. Well, I mean, I've still got it, but I'm using the table that me and my daughter used to use for dinner. It doesn't get used anymore. It gives me a lot more room. I'm just trying to adjust. Right now, I'm kind of used to... I'll move the mouse as necessary, but I tend to WASD to move around. Like, I would position, like, I'd be like, over, get into position, not moving the mouse, there you go. Kind of thing. Now that I've got more room to actually swing my mouse around. Trying to get to that point, you know. Right, are we done? Yes, I think we're done. So I've gone up a position in Max. I'm now 7th. Surprising. I've been in the leaderboard, or especially, well, both, almost the entire time. It's only been a handful of days, like 2-3 days, something like that, that I wasn't in the leaderboards. And I screwed around a lot at the beginning, testing stuff out. So that's actually quite shocking to me. And 7k more to take over Shadow. If these are locked in and I hit my target, I should get 3rd. If I get an extra 1,124 ounces on top of my target, then I'll get 2nd. Unless Phrase decides he wants to continue his... I didn't turn the belts off, did I? Which means I need to refuel everything. I mean, it needs doing anyway, but... Everything's moved. Wasn't sure where I was going with that. Maybe up it to 20. That feels a bit more natural. Is your seasonal locked in, Phrase, or are you doing... You said you were going to improve it because it was looking weak. Is it done, or are you going to do more? Come on. You told me at some point that this total was looking a bit weak on your seasonal and that you might do another one. Are you doing another one, or is that going to be what your seasonal is? Don't break the hose, don't break the hose, don't break the hose. Thank you. Digging 37 days. VO2OK1 run just for fun and learn digging in winter. Fair enough. I think I just took the handbrake off. Yes, I did. Okay, so you're not done with your seasonal. You're making your real seasonal run now. Okay. I mean, why? If I achieve my goal, why let me overtake you? At this point, I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to make my seasonal. I was on track, and then I screwed up big time with the map. Not to mention the loan. But I blame Phrase for teasing me with that big map he has. It's all your fault, Phrase. I got to blame someone. I'm going to blame you. Well, it depends. If I can hit... depends on how close I get to 120k in the next 5 days. Ouch. 42,000. Yeah, I'm not getting that. I'm going to have to dig right up to the wire in winter again. I just hope I get a really mild one like I did last leaderboard. Last leaderboard, I only had to do ripping like 2-3 times during winter. But anything over 150k on my seasonal is a new record for me. Well, wait. Anything over 153,000 is a new record for me. So even if I don't hit my 200k, but I get close, it's still impressive for me. And there are some downsides to running the double frank line, but overall, it has been an improvement. Like, for example, usually I'm at about 65k at the end of summer. I'm halfway through summer right now. Oh, that's 4. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I am going to have to spend time smelting the gold still. This map's not going to last me till the end of the year, and I'm going to need a new one. And I'm still paying 2.4 mil a day in loans. I've dropped it down by half, but I need to be able to... I can't just sell at a loss. I can't afford it at the moment. Not if I need to reset. This will be my luck, right? The next reset I get will be the one that I was trying to get. And I had the money to get another one of it. To get it again, but... That would just be my luck, you know? Oh, I've only just realised we've only got about 10 minutes left of the stream. Well, unless anyone has anything they want to talk about or ask, I might just send it off here. Give you a couple of minutes to reply. You know, you're not about to see a gold clean, are you? So, seems like a decent place to stop. I'm guessing that's a no then. Alright guys, well, ooh. Be careful there, that was just about to fill that up. Maybe I was losing that, I wasn't even paying attention. Alright guys, well, for now then, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night guys, stay safe, sleep well. Goodbye.